Hello everyone. Today we're in Nabitu in Sigatoka, and today we're here with Agchem and MDF, and they are organizing a farmer's demo. So today, basically, what we're going to do is showcase to the farmers here in Nabitu. There's around 20, maybe a little more than 20 farmers that have turned up today, and Agchem is just going to show them how Agchem practices sustainably and the products they use, and the farmers are also going to tell us how they do it and what their normal practices are. So you can see behind me, we've already gotten started, and there's a section of this plot that uses Agchem products, and the other half is going to be normal farmer practice, however they are doing it, whether they use any products or they don't. So stick around to see how today is going to go. Today we're out in Nabitu, Sigatoka to visit Farmer Joe and his friends from the area. The Agchem team have decided to start a demo plot to show Joe and other farmers the difference between using good and sustainable products while farming, as opposed to the normal farmer practice which could be harmful to our soil health. Sayed welcomed the attendees and explained the day's program.
सबसे पहले हम मनता है फार्मर्स के थैंक यू बोले, तुम अपन टाइम निकाल के आया। एग्रीकल्चर के भी थैंक यू मनता बोले। जो थैंक यू वेरी मच। एकेएम और एमडीएफ के सपोर्ट से हम ग्रीन पिलर्स प्रोग्राम एवरी वेंसडे के चले 7:30 फीज 1 पे हम स्पॉन्सर कराए यही फार्मर्स के लिए, है ना, कि एटलीस्ट फार्मर्स लोग के हम सकता एजुकेट करे कैसे सके और भी प्रोडक्ट्स लोग है कैसे यूज़ करो, कब यूज़ करो, कौन प्रोडक्ट कब यूज़ करो ना, हम सब एजुकेट करे फार्मर्स के। इला हम जो के संग एक ट्रायल करेगा यहाँ पर हम का ये प्रोग्राम करा है कि एटलीस्ट फार्मर्स लोग के जो नॉर्मल प्रैक्टिस है काफ़ी साल से करते आता आप लोग ना, उला प्लस को नया प्रोडक्ट हम के पास है जो उसको यूज़ करे प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट तुम के लो रहे और तुम के रिटेन ज़्यादा रहे। हम एक बार आ रहा जो सी मिले यहाँ पर, तो उसके फार्म टेस्ट करा सोइल तो ना एसिडिक करा, बिकॉज यहाँ तो सबको जानो एनपीके यूरिया यूज़ करे। और एक और बात भी है कि अब से हम एनपीके यूरिया नहीं मांगेगा, हम अब ट्राई करता है सस्टेनेबल और ऑर्गेनिक में जाके, बिकॉज एनपीके यूरिया से अच्छा तो ये सब फर्टिलाइजर मुझे लगे। तो सबसे पहले तो जानो मुझे इला यूज़ करे पड़ी, इला लाई में मट्टी के पीएच ऊपर लग जाए। अब जैसे हम जो के फार्म में ट्रायल करेगा खीरा पे, वो के साइड में सप्लाई करे ना वाला खीरा बिया, तो वो भी एक्सप्लेन करी। तो इला लाइम स्प्रे करे से पीएच ऊपर जाए, बिकॉज खीरा के जो पीएच मांगो इसलिए 6 to 8 के बीच में रहो। तो यहाँ पर जो टाइम मंगाया सोइल टेस्ट करे तो कुछ 4 मेरा 5 मेरा तो बहुत नीचे। वही कारण से जब प्लांट ग्रो हुई ग्रो तो नहीं हमने बोला कि नहीं हुई, बट जैसे ग्रो हुई बट डिफिशेंसीज हो गई ना, कभी पत्ती में काला डिफरेंट रही, फ्रूट अच्छे से नहीं हुई, ग्रोथ स्लो रही। तो लाइम जब स्प्रे कर देगा तो मट्टी के जो पीएच ऊपर ले जाए। वैसे लाइम मट्टी में काम करने के लिए जानो साल लग जाए, बट बेनिफिट तुम 1 महीना में तुम्हें मिले लगी, उसके प्लांट बेनिफिट करे लगी लाइम से। तो लाइम हम पहले स्प्रे कर देगा, तो फिर हम इला बिकॉज नॉर्मल तो एनपीके छोड़े ना गड्ढा में छोड़ के तब वो तो एनपीके का इला यूज़ करेगा। तैती ब्लेन गड्ढा में छोड़ के तब भी आ रहा रखेगा हम। तैती ब्लेन जानो इसमें एनपीके है, यूरिया है और 13 ट्रेस एलिमेंट, सो 16 फूड है ऑल टुगेदर। और जो एनपीके काउंटर डे ऑर्गेनिक कार्बन से, जैसे वो मट्टी ने डैमेज करी, शेल्फ लाइफ अच्छा रही, टेस्ट अच्छा रही, वेट इला मुझ करेगा 22 रख के बोए के तोप देगा। फिर इला मुझ स्प्रे करा एक्टिवेट में सीवीड कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है। तो इला जैसे मट्टी में जो बायोलॉजीज लोग जैसे कभी कभी बहुत एक्स्ट्रा केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर उसका था ना, एनपीके यूरिया छोड़ते हो तब जाके काम बने ना, वो अच्छा से होए। तो इला वो जो माइक्रोब्स लोग मर जाए, जो मेन चीज़ रे मट्टी माइक्रोब बोले उसके, वो केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर और जो जस्ती केमिकल ओवरडोज करके स्प्रे करे से मर जाए। तो इला रिप्लेस करे वाला फिर से लेका हुए ना, जितना ढेर माइक्रोब सोइल में रही उतना अच्छा तुम के प्लांट के हेल्थ रही। और ये लोग सब ऐसा फर्टिलाइजर यूज़ करे से उसके ब्रिक्स लेवल ऊपर जाए। तो जो किरवा लोग हैं वो लोग हाई शुगर लेवल जो क्रॉप में वो लोग कभी नहीं सोना टेक करे, जो सबसे वीक प्लांट रही वही में और वो लोग अटैक करे। और हम लोग के पास एक और है यूरिया, जैसे आप लोग तो नॉर्मल यूरिया इसका था, ये भी वही नॉर्मल यूरिया सेम ताकत है, सेम ताकत वही जो नॉर्मल यूरिया हमारे, बट ये कोटेड है ऑर्गेनिक कार्बन से। तो जहाँ उसमें दो ही चीज़ें यूरिया है प्लस कार्बन है। तो इला जब मट्टी में छोड़ो थोड़ा से खाली छोड़ो, मिला के नहीं काम पानी में कुछ नहीं, थोड़ा छोड़ो वेजिटेटिव वाला टाइम, जैसे आज बोई दिया 2 हफ्ता हो गए छोड़ दो, वेजिटेटिव ग्रोथ है ना लोग जस्ती करके टाइम यूरिया तो मांगे तब तो बिल्ड करे ना, वो लाते थे प्लान मुझसे फिर से छोड़े या फ्लावरिंग स्टेज जब जी तब हम छोड़ेगा ला ब्लैक यूरिया हम छोड़ेगा 2 वीक्स पे, तब बूस्ट करी उसके वेजिटेटिव ग्रोथ। एक्टिवेट भी मंग एक बाद मारेगा, फिर से भी मारेगा मंग 1-2 हफ्ता पे, इला मट्टी में रही तईते ब्लेन और ब्लैक यूरिया अब अप्लाई कर देगा, इला 1-2 रोज बाद तुम जाके देखेगा रही वहाँ पर तईते ब्लेन तो 2-3 हफ्ता रहे मट्टी में, स्लोली रिलीज करे ना फर्टिलाइजर, आस्ते आस्ते गली तो फर्टिलाइजर वो प्लांट फीड करी इसमें। और फिर हम फॉलोअप करेगा फंगीसाइड से भी, जैसे वेजिटेबल होता है तो वेजिटेबल में जानो फर्टिलाइजर, वीट कंट्रोल, इंसेक्ट कंट्रोल, फंगस कंट्रोल, इतना चीज मांगे रहे। इंसेक्ट कंट्रोल से सबसे बेस्ट है मोनिटर करो ना, जाके देखते रहो, थोड़ा सा इन्फेस्टेशन है स्प्रे कर दो, ढेर हो जा तो कड़ा बात। रूट क्रॉप है तो जानो खाली फर्टिलाइजर लगे, वीट कंट्रोल वो सब स्प्रे टाइम पे करेगा, फंगीसाइड फर्टिलाइजर टाइम पे अपन करेगा, एक को प्रॉब्लम नहीं रही। तो वही कारण से हम ट्रायल बनता है करे, एटलीस्ट फार्मर लोग के अपने दिखाएगा कि डिफरेंस ना। अभी जैसे हम बोलेगा अच्छा ऐसा फर्टिलाइजर यूज करो जुलूम रही, तो फार्मर्स लोग लिए तो देखा नहीं है पता नहीं कैसे रहे ना। तो माइटेज वाला वही चीज़ सोचा है फार्मर्स लोग के लिए, हम 2 फील्ड के हाफ करेगा, उसमें जानो नॉर्मल फार्म प्रैक्टिस है जो चीज़ जो पहले करते इसे, और एक में हम आधा अपन सब करेगा।
Joseph Hill, known as Farmer Joe, has been farming for vegetables for over 12 years. Farming for veggies such as eggplant, papaya, mbele, broccoli, Chinese, English and purple cabbage, pumpkin and many more, Farmer Joe noticed his soil health was starting to struggle. Even with his wealth of knowledge and expertise, Joe opened his doors to Agchem to help him understand sustainable and organic farming methods.
We farmers, we want the quality and the quantity. And I know that everybody wants that. We're looking on quality and quantity, is that everyone will need that because it will be individuals' benefit. It will be benefit for the farmers, benefit for the stakeholders, and benefit for the Fiji as a whole, even the buyers, because everybody wants the quality. First of all, Mr. Faisal have informed that I have problems with the land at the moment, that the pH is really low. So I have learned some new things that will really improve and really gonna boost about our farming. And as I said, farming is not that simple. It's not for talking. It's for working. Well, I've said where there is no farmer, no food, no future. I was so happy that I became a farmer. And I became a farmer when I was been farming since I was childhood, because I was being brought up in a farm family. So right now I'm staying in this residence for 12 years. Among some that, there's about 82 farmers in this area. Among some that, it's one of me. Maybe I'm saying that I'm only okay, but I was so happy that I was here with this settlement, which really brings me up to another level about farming. But today I've seen Agchem that they have given the product which really assist me. And can see now the farmers are here, they can improve that, and they witness that there will be another good thing will come us for the farmers in Fiji.
Coming up next.
Okay, now we'll be going down to the farm and it's done the land prep. We'll take another pH reading and we'll be addressing the use of liquid lime and the sustainable TT blend as the base application, plus the Protect citrus. And we'll be stressing to these farmers the importance of these 3 products and the role they play in terms of trying to solve soil acidity so that they can improve the condition of their farm in order to get a better crop. Today we're here in Nabitu We here to do a demo plot with farmers, stressing to farmers the important the issue about soil fertility and dealing with soil acidity. We've been working with this farmer for some time, and main concern with him is how much input that he's been using over the years to get a good crop. And he was even surprised when we did a soil test to basically show him, roughly show him what's the condition of the soil is like. I mean, to take the pH reading. And for him, he was even surprised when we when we do soil testing, when we do pH reading on his field that we'll be doing the demo plots today. The highest reading was 5.2, the lowest was 3.4. And I told him this is very acidic, and to him he was surprised that his pH was that bad. And I told him, see, the key to this for me, this shows that your soil, you can grow the crop, but mineral availability to the crop is not that good. So you won't be able to get a good crop. That's why you are using more agro inputs in terms of fertilizers. He's applying like 4 or 5 times fertilizers to get a good crop. I was talking to him, he was telling me about his English cabbage gourd. He did about 6 applications within the crop cycle. Now that's way too much. And I told him, see, this is the contributing factor to your production, because your production cost will go up because you'll use more fertilizer in order to get a crop. Because why? Most of the fertilizer you're applying, it's not really working for the crop because your soil is so acidic. So it goes back to the I tell him we have to go back to the first to look after the soil. The issue about soil acidity, we solve that, half of your problem is solved. Your fertilizer application will be less, your crop will be good. So he agreed, so that's why we're here today to do a demo plot in looking into soil acidity and soil fertility. And we've showed him that we have the products to help you build a better soil and get a better yield in terms of harvesting your crop. So that's the main purpose, and we want to share this with all the farmers around this area because they have the same problem, and no one has ever used lime in this area. So that's why we're introducing our products like egg lime, liquid lime, the sustainable blend of TT and black urea, coated urea, and the Protect citrus, which is the organic soil activator. We'll be monitoring closely because we have picked cucumber because it's only a 10 weeks crop. Hopefully we're getting a good seed from the new seed supplier, which is about 6 to 8 weeks, which gives him an added advantage which he can start harvesting from 6 weeks, as early as 6 weeks. And then we'll monitor on the fungicide application for disease management, and we also monitor on insects. Because taking into account, we're still in the rainy season, still in the hot cyclone season. So disease and insect is 2 issues that we need to deal with. But the first issue is the soil acidity. Once we can help him with it, he'll be able to see the difference in the soil.
पोस्ट लो मांगो अच्छा से ये तो अगर यहाँ से मैं उकर के पेज लेके वहाँ चला गया पोछा नहीं तो उल्टा रीडिंग अच्छा पोस्ट के ये पूरा मांग भीतर हल जाए राइट राइट नीडल जावे ना 6 से नीचे जा लगा एसिडिक में जा लगा एटलीस्ट 6 से ऊपर भी रहे 7 में 7 तो न्यूट्रल था 6-7 के बीच में तो 7-8 के बीच में तो बहुत अच्छा बात है। अब देखो 5 में जाएगा, अब देखो मट्टी ऊपर झूरा है ना, बटन दबाया मट्टी भीजा है भीतर।
The farmer stepped out onto the field to witness step 1, soil pH reading. Sayed conducted multiple readings throughout Joe's farm, all resulting, to everyone's surprise, in readings between 4 and 6. And while Pana got to work ploughing the farm ready, Manda showed the farmers how to mix the liquid lime to spray on the soil.
Manda mixing करे है। पीएच तो अपन देख लिया है, लो है, लाइम मारेगा थोड़ा सेट करी सोइल के
100 ml. It's 15 liter inside the thing, eh?
Water.
हाँ
Yes,
15 लीटर पानी है,
so it's 150.
10 mils पे लीटर है,
It's 50.
ऑर्गेनिक भी है. फर्स्ट टाइम जो लाइम मारे है, राइट?
What's the distance? Bilang saya kira Lomo sana.
राइट,
Pasal ngayon na spread. Okay, set.
राइट.
Oh, okay, sorry. No more. Huh?
After Joe had sprayed the field, it was time to plant the cucumber seeds.
Okay, how you want to put it? You want to put the seeds there.
Drop the seed.
Two
Yeah, drop
in
one.
45 centimeter.
Okay.
Yes.
No worries.
Two, eh? Two in 45 centimeter.
No, no,
No, they will put the.
बिया छोड़ दिया, अभी 33 पे नहीं वहाँ से, पीछे से.
Takwambul भैया.
छोड़ दो.
Takwambul?
हाँ,
Oh, yes, sir.
right.
Okay. Right.
The other farmers all got involved in planting the seeds. We then followed through with our Tay blend fertilizer.
राइट, तो एक्टिवेट है. इला बता रहा, एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ जो माइक्रोब तुमों के सोइल में है. राइट, 10 लीटर पानी रहा, 100 ml छोड़ा है, 10 mils पे लीटर है. लिक्विड लाइम और एक्टिवेट के सही मिक्सिंग रेशियो है, 10 mils पे लीटर दोनों. राइट, ये भी 1 लीटर लेगा, जहाँ 5-20 लीटर टैंक बनी.
While the team carried on with applying the Protex seed trace, we asked Farmer Joe to tell us about his usual farming practices.
My own practice. That's a normal practice I always do from my 12 years time. I'm using NPK 13-30-21. Like it's just a pinch of fertilizer direct to a seed where I left the seed. That's what I always do. And after that, then you just cover it with soil and wait until I think get 2 to 3 leaf stage. Once once I get 2 to 3 leaf stage of the seeds has been grown of the seedlings, I'll put urea for side dressing.
After sweating it out in the demo plot to get it going, the farmers wrapped up to head back for a quick Q&A.
And now that we've seen how the two parties practice their farming, we're going to have a Q&A with the farmers and with Agchem, and just some friendly, talanoa session, just to throw some questions around. And farmers have been very responsive from Nabitu, and they've got a lot of questions to ask. So the Q&A right now is going to be a lot of fun, and Agchem has also brought along some free samples for these farmers to take back with them. So if they liked what they saw here today, they're going to get some free samples to take back and try it out for themselves.
Vegetable farming is like you cannot leave vegetable farming because you need to be there all the time. It's like a wife. As I say, vegetable farming, as I say, it's a 24/7 basis. So all I can say it's a consist. You need to be there, maintain, work all the time.
After wrapping up with the demo plot, the farmers headed back to Joe's house for a Q&A session with the Agchem team. While some were interested to learn about the soil pH meter, others wanted to know about the products used. Agchem also gifted the farmers with some free samples of the same products for them to try for themselves.
The feedback was very good. Before we started with the demo, we had a brief discussion about this green pillars program going on, and the reason we held this demo, the trial work here in Nabitu, and this is based on the products that we have, because now the farmers here in Nabitu, they mostly use the chemical fertilizers. Farmers here, they don't do insect monitoring. That's where they wait for heavy infestation of insects. And when they go out and spray the chemicals, the result is not 100%. That's where they come up with cocktail mix. That's mixing 6-7 chemicals together. But they don't realize the production cost is going up. So we trying to educate farmers on the proper use of chemicals and the right fertilizers to get better return.
Today, I've seen the response from the farmers. We have a lot of interesting questions and a lot of inquiries from them regarding the soil issues. And they started to open up regarding soil acidity, and they start inquiring about the products. So there's big interest, I can see in them. And with the samples given to them, I've encouraged them, and I've seen, they said, man, we'll work with this, and we want to give you a feedback when you do a follow-up on this farm. And for us, that's a good thing, because all we need for them to do is just to give it a try. Because for them, we told them, you've got nothing to lose. You have the same issue that we have here. And they've seen the application of the sustainable TT blend. Because normally when they use the normal NPK, which is the blend A, blend B, blend C, whatever they get, because they've been used to that, they have to apply the fertilizer right across the field. And what we've seen today is that the only thing that's applied right across the rows where you're planting is the application of the liquid lime. The fertilizer is just dropped in place just beside where the seed is dropped. And for us today, one of the homes said, man, this fertilizer has 16 minerals in it, including NPK. And the way you're applying, this is a saving because I don't have to use that much when I use the blends. I mean, so no, they have come up with this. They have realized this is a saving because I'm using less. Then talking to them about the benefit of TT blend, the mineral base, and what it does to the soil, to the crop. And now they are happy because they'll be receiving the samples, and they are also looking forward to work with it. For most of them, they wanted, they're already looking forward to that, and they want to go ahead and do the trial work because they have promised, a couple of them, they promised it, when you do a return visit on this farm, I want to give you a feedback on what I'm doing. And they have invited us to go. So I think the next time we'll be busy, we'll not just be coming here, but we'll be visiting the other farmers as well. Because there's 92 of them in this area, in Nabitu. And these guys are supplying all the local markets. Beginning from Nabua right to Corvo, these guys. So if we can help them increase the production, it'll be a big boost for the agriculture industry.
I really, really happy, and I fully appreciate for the visit today, which really makes giving more experience to put me on another level of how to go about farming. And the practice today is about mostly I never know lots of things about how to go about technical about farming. And on top of that, the main foundation today was about the soil. So the soil was so acidic and just lacks of pH there. So it's not really have any target of to give more about the soil. And we see the soil is really throwing out. So I've seen today the input was being given to me. It gives me more talent to push me up and boost me up to go about tactics to tackle all those things about the soil. We're just practicing the old system that we normally practice because most of the farmers, they don't even know about to go about the soil. The main thing is foundation is the soil. So you have to check the soil first. Once you see the soil is good, the pH is really high, it's good, then normally you can know what to do. So because lots of these our farmers, they have thrown more money. It's too costly. We're trying to get quality and the quantity from the farm, but which we really spend a lot of money. So today we have seen it's about how to go about budgeting your money. You have to use a right chemical for your plant.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're interested in purchasing any of the mentioned products, you can visit the following Agchem distributors. contact Agchem on the following numbers. You could even visit them in person. They're located on Wailanda Road in Lami.